Hey everyone, Sami here and welcome back to another random match here on WWE 2K19. Now this one was suggested by Joseph Gallows and it is going to be Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Sami Zayn. I love this idea actually, it's a real cool mixture of two different styles, two different ages and a chance for us to showcase Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as well. And Ricky's opponent then is going to be Sami Zayn. Obviously one of the top lads, somebody who I think would actually suit 205 Live quite nicely. I think he'd be a real good addition to the 205 Live roster. Although, of course, he's doing a lot of good stuff on the main roster at the moment, but who knows? Just stick him in there for a little bit of sneaky action. I bet he could have some cracking matches against some of those guys. So Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Sami Zayn. So once again, this was suggested by Joseph. It's not Gallows, is it? I do apologise, mate. I've read half your surname. I'm trying to read it from across the room now. Galagos. Joseph Galagos. I hope I pronounced that correctly, or Galgos. Let me know how to pronounce that. Hopefully I got it right at least once. Joseph Galgos. You suggested Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Sami Zayn or Ricochet. Of course, Ricochet is not on the game yet. He's only available DLC later on. We do have a core for him that we're using in our universe mode, but it's not the best core in the world, to be honest with you. It's okay. It's pretty good, but I'd rather wait and do a lot of the Ricochet stuff when we get the right one on the game. We get everything about him. We get his entrance. We get his attire, his mannerisms, his moveset, everything like that. So that'd be pretty cool to do. Of course, if you have a random match you would like to see on this game, then of course, please do drop them down in the comment section down below. I'll write them all down, put them in a big hat, and then of course, whenever I come to do some recording, I'll dig a name out the hat, dig a match out the hat, and of course, if yours gets pulled out, get a shout out in the process, just like Joseph here. Pin here by Ricky Steamboat. If you've not seen it as well, we will upload today our concept for a new roster as well. And this is a little bit different, really different to everything else. It's going to be Throwback, which is going to be a real retro universe mode, showcasing wrestling from the 80s. So it's a real different thing to everything else we've done. I would like to definitely do it between now and WWE 20. Wow, it's stupid even talking about that now, isn't it? But it's a really enjoyable one, and that would obviously showcase Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, as well as people like the Macho Man Randy Savage, Dusty Rhodes, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, $1 Million Man, Legion of Doom, Demolition, Bruno Sammartino, Harley Race. All those fantastic names that we'll get a chance to see if we do go for that. So if you are interested in seeing more guys like Ricky Steamboat, and then of course head over there and check out that video as well. Sami Zayn getting some good offense here. And of course we also have talked about having 205 Live as an actual universe mode. Another concept has already been done on that one as well. I like the idea, and I did say as part of that we would try and bring some people in from the main roster that meet the criteria. Sami Zayn would definitely be one of those people, and we try and utilise some legends as well. So Ricky the Dragon Steamboat fits that bill. So we could actually have both of these guys as part of that universe mode, in fairness. Be great to see. Steamboat now. Of course, Steamboat's finish manoeuvre is the diving crossbody from the top rope. Hopefully we get a chance to see that at some point. Nice slam there. Just put his entire body weight behind it as well. Steamboat heads up top. Maybe we might get a chance to see that crossbody now. Steamboat, a man very much ahead of his age. There it is. There's the crossbody. But oh, Sami Zayn rolled it through. Oh, into a world's strongest slam. Wow. Sami Zayn obviously grew up watching people like Ricky Dragon Steamboat and was able to utilise the reversal to that one as Sami Zayn throwing Steamboat to the outside. Let's see if Steamboat's been scouting Zayn. Doesn't look like he has, as Zayn catches him with that tornado DDT through the ropes. And I remember the first time we saw that was amazing, wasn't it? I think the first time we did it in WWE, or NXT, sorry, was that match against Cesaro, which was one of my favourite matches in NXT history. Zayn slides back in. Nice backbreaker there on Ricky Steamboat. And here we go. Good old random matches. Here comes the Big Boss Man. Well, the definition of random matches is randomness. That's exactly what's happened here. It's quite interesting though, because what it looks like has happened is it looks like the Big Boss Man, representing the retro times of the 80s, has come out to distract Sami Zayn. So, yeah, the 80s man, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, can get the win. That's, well, yeah. It just defines the word random match, doesn't it, when the Big Boss Man comes out to interfere in a match between Ricky Steamboat and Sami Zayn. Obviously, Big Boss Man heard us talking about a throwback universe mode where he's utilising some of the more classical names from the 80s and realised that I forgot to mention his name, so he came at it to remind me. Pin there by Steamboat. 1, 2, and 3, and he's got it as well. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with the victory over Sami Zayn. Good win. Quite enjoyed that match, actually. Really enjoyable. 2 great high flyers. It does make me think that this 205 Live Universe mode could actually be a really, really fun thing for us to do, and utilising these sort of guys, like bringing in some of the guys that are classed as light heavyweight. So, been looking at Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Adam Cole. And that would be a massive upgrade to the main event straight away. That'd be pretty cool, actually. We can do some pretty cool stuff with that, I think. This was the finisher maneuver. It was almost like a flying karate chop. Either way, it was effective, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat got the 1, 2, 3. Thankfully, of course, from his side, with the distraction played by the Big Boss Man, Ricky Steamboat's enforcer, the Big Boss Man. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it happened. And there's a handshake there as well. Okay. We've just seen the start of something brand new. Something spectacular here. That's just weird, isn't it? It's a shame we don't see this more sort of stuff in the universe mode. This is what I like to see in the universe mode, where somebody randomly comes out and just backs up someone like this, and you can build a story off of it, because this could have worked pretty well in the universe mode, but this doesn't happen in universe modes. It only ever happens in individual matches. Either way, thank you once again to Joseph Galgos or Galgos or something. I do apologize. Hopefully I got that right at least once. Let me know in the comment section down below how to pronounce it just for next time. And of course, any random match suggestions, drop them down there as well. And I will throw them in the hat. And hopefully when yours gets pulled out, you get a shout out in the process. So keep an eye on the channel just in case yours does get pulled out. It could be tomorrow. Could be next week. Could be next month. Could be 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months down the line. Who knows? Obviously, the more you suggest, the more chance you've got your name being picked out. It's the law of averages, I suppose. I've been Chevy Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in a couple of days' time for our next WWE 2K19 random match. Bye.